Hi, I'm Jay Goldman, and you are watching Status Update on Butterscotch.com. Today we're going to take a look at YouTube optimizing tips, so if you're the kind of person who posts videos to YouTube, you're going to want to pay attention. About a year ago, YouTube became the second largest search engine by volume in the world, obviously second to Google, which is interesting because Google owns YouTube, so they now own both of the top two. There are 24 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute of the day. There are a lot of people coming to check it out. How can you stand out? Well, we've got some tips for you. The first one is to keep it short. 30 seconds is really the ideal length for an online video, but no longer than 3 minutes if you can avoid it. Number two, focus on the content. You want to create something that's ideally easy for other people to remix, and that's going to attract a lot of attention on its own. Doing something that imitates other viral videos is a great way to get noticed, because people remember the original viral video and then like to share this one. If you're a corporate entity making something, don't make an outright ad. Nobody wants to watch ads, so you got to be a little bit creative in how you're promoting your product in there. And try to have a surprise, especially if you are doing an ad. So it can go along in the sort of direction that people are expecting to. Have a quick surprise at the end. Tip number three, use your title like a hook. If you can ask a question in the title or provoke controversy, you're definitely going to get people's attention when your video appears in a whole other listing of videos. If you're HTML savvy, you can use something like Firebug on Firefox to edit a YouTube page to stick your title in and see how it looks in the listings and whether it's going to stand out. Tip number four, use tags effectively. So you can tag videos on YouTube, and that'll allow you to turn up in searches when people are looking for things. But one really interesting approach is to make a bunch of unique tags that are only going to appear on your videos, and then put those on a couple of videos that you've posted. Those tags actually drive the related content engine on YouTube, so what you'll actually end up doing is having your video and your other videos appear as the related content rather than somebody else's. Doing that will mean that people can sort of watch one of yours and then go and watch some of your other videos. And you might want to use that to drive some initial interest and get that viewership number up, which will tend to result in your video appearing in more places on YouTube. And then go in and put in tags that will result in your video appearing for other related videos, so that when somebody's watching a video that you didn't make, your video will actually appear there. Tip number five, make a video response. So you can set your video to be the video response for one other video at a time. Choose wisely as to which one you pick, but rotate it around to see which one will drive the most traffic and viewership to your actual video. Tip number six, use TubeMogul's OneLoad service, which is actually for free, and it'll syndicate your video to a lot of video sites for you, so you only have to place it in one place. That also gives you access to their free analytics platform called InPlay, which will tell you all about who's viewing your video and which site they're viewing it on. That's obviously not a YouTube tip on its own, but a tip for getting the maximum number of eyeballs on your video. Tip number seven, use the medium to its maximum advantage. You can create links between videos that you've actually inserted using the annotation feature within YouTube, which will allow people to jump back and forth between different videos. So you can almost create sort of a choose your own adventure video where you can pick your path through it. If you haven't seen it already, a great demonstration of using this technique is a series of videos by Patrick Boivin called Street Fighter, which is actually the Street Fighter game, and using YouTube you can actually play the game. We've also covered a video before by Tipex, which is corrective white paper type fluid. And we've covered that in a past show, so again, we'll include a link to that in the show notes. You can go check that out. They did a really interesting take on using YouTube to promote their product. Tip number eight, manage your comments. So you're going to get a lot of people who are commenting on your video, hopefully. You want to go in there and manage those comments to make sure that people aren't saying completely inappropriate things and that kind of stuff. You also want to reply if they're asking you questions. Also, don't be afraid to delete any really nasty comments that have appeared there, or any really, really negative ones or off-color ones. People don't like having their comments deleted, but it's your video, and so if you want to garden that community, go for it. Tip number nine, be active in the community. Like all other communities, there's no shortcut to doing this. Spend time watching other people's videos and commenting on them, and they will return the favor and share your videos and comment on them too. Lastly, tip number 10, promote off YouTube. So you need to go and find the influencers in your community who are going to share this video. Reach out to them with a personalized message, tell them about the video, and ask them to actually embed it. If they like what they see, they will embed it, and it will spread outside of YouTube as well. If you follow these 10 tips, we can't guarantee you that you're going to get tons of viewers, but you stand a much better chance of standing out and getting your content appreciated. Don't forget, if you're looking for a domain name, you can get 10% off with this coupon at hover.com. I'm Jay Goldman. This has been Status Update on Butterscotch.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.